It says to graph the quadratic reciprocal function y equals 6 over x squared minus x minus 6. In this case, we know it's quadratic because we have a quadratic function on the bottom. And this is unfortunately in standard form, so we are going to have to do a little bit of work to end up figuring out where the vertical asymptotes are. The first thing we can find very easily, again, by letting all the x's equal 0, standard form is great for that, is the y-intercept. So if I make all the x's 0, this term becomes 0, this term becomes 0, and we're simply left with y equals 6 over negative 6, which simplifies to y equals negative 1. So we know that we have our y-intercept down here at negative 1. To figure out where the vertical asymptotes are, we need to factor this quadratic on the bottom. Hopefully you remember how to do your simple trinomial factoring. I've already done it down here. And this factors into x plus 2, x minus 3. In factored form, it's pretty easy to see which values are going to make each bracket equal to 0. If x was equal to negative 2, this left side bracket would be 0, which multiplied with anything would still equal 0. So in this case, we have a vertical asymptote at negative 2. And the value that makes this right side bracket equal to 0 is x equal to 3. So I also have a vertical asymptote at positive 3. Remember, any reciprocal function, unless it's the special kind, automatically has a horizontal asymptote at 0, so we can put that in there. And again, to figure out the function behavior, remember it's going to go top, bottom, or bottom, top, bottom. By plotting that single point, which we should show anyway, the y-intercept, I know that my graph is now going to follow the pattern of top, bottom, parabola shape, and top again. And this is pretty easy to check by substituting even just one more point. If I wanted to check what's the value when x is equal to 10, for example. When x is positive 10, we would get 6 over 10 plus 2 is 12. 10 minus 3 is 7. 12 times 7, 84. 6 over 84 is a very small positive fraction. So this all makes sense. There's our graph